Hey guys, Leo from JDMuscle here, and today we are diving into our V1 carbon fiber hood for 22 plus Subaru WRX. Gonna go over all the specs, the available options, as well as the installation and all the details that makes this hood the best one you could get on the market today. First off, all these hoods are vacuum fused and tested on a real car before it went into production, which ensures the best fitment, quality, and consistency in the weave. And check this out, the underside of the hood can also be finished in carbon fiber or a special weave of your choice. Unlike most of the offerings out there on the market, which would be a flat black finish, this one will look just as good when the hood is open. And another cool feature from our hood, which differs us from the other vendors, will be the removable ring tray. You can keep it on during rainy days or daily driving, and you can keep it off for max heat extraction on the track days. Designed and made per OEM spec, you're gonna expect the same mounting location for the latch, the bracket, the strut, and for your top mount intercooler struts. And these hoods not just come in the regular 2x2 weaves. We also have honeycomb forged or some special weave per your request. And actually we're working on a V2 hood at the same time as well, which will feature all the convenient factors from the V1 hood. Plus, it's going to be also available in a pre-preg carbon fiber manufacturing process, which means it's going to be even stronger with even better finish and fitment. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight to the installation. You want to start off the process with first removing your OEM hood. You'll be able to find the latch near the driver's side footwell. Then you want to reach in and pull a small tab towards this direction, and the hood will pop straight up. Now we can work on the hood struts. Now it's a perfect time to grab a friend and help you hold the hood, because once this releases, the hood is gonna fall down. You want to insert the flat hat in here and just pry it up. And remove it from the hood. You want to do the same thing for the other side. And after that, you want to grab a 12mm socket and remove these two here. And do the same thing for the other side. There you can carefully remove the hood. You can set the OEM hood on a flat surface, and now we can proceed with moving the latch, the two mounting locations for the strut, as well as this shroud over to our new hood. And it's okay, you might break a couple clips. Always good to have some as spare. And quick tip, you can actually leave these nuts on your original hood in case you lose them down the road. Now switching gears to the new hood. And since we have both of the hoods out, I think it's a perfect time to do the weigh as well. Since a lot of people complain about the carbon fiber hood actually adds weight, let's see how ours weighs versus the OEM. Here's the one for the stock. We're at 20 pounds and something. Now onto our hood. We're at 17 and change.
So you're actually saving quite a bit from our carbon hood. Note that this is actually a double-sided carbon variant. So the one-sided one might be a tad heavier, but guys, it could be lighter. Now switching gears to the new hood. For those who are still rocking a top mount intercooler, it's the best time to remove and transfer the shrouds over. But our customer here today has a front mount intercooler, so this doesn't make any sense anymore. But essentially it mounts exactly the same way as OEM. You want to insert these two tabs into the slots here and reuse the OEM hardware to clip or bolt them on to the locations, which are all pre-drilled. You're gonna attack this area first. Note that on the OEM latch, it's gonna note upside, which is this direction. I'm gonna use a hand tool. You don't want to over tighten it. And do it evenly on both sides before you tighten all the way on one. Then we'll move over to the two bolts that's holding your strut. Depending on how high you want your hood to open up, the stock spec will be the higher one, or the one that's closer to the latch. And again, you don't want to over tighten it. And try to use a hand tool whenever possible. Do the same thing for the other side. Use your hand to get it started first. You don't want to strip it. And finish off with a wrench. All right, and now we're ready to move forward to the car. Have the two bolts that came from the hood ready, because we're gonna install it to the stop bracket. And again, for these 4 bolts, you don't want to over tighten them either. A hand snug is more than sufficient. Now I'm gonna move over to the other side, but for now, we can pop this back in. So it will hold the hood. As you get close to the end of it, you want to make sure this tab aligns with the shape of the hood at a flat surface. And before you tighten it all the way, we can close the hood real quick just to test fit on the fitment. For the most part, it should be pretty spot on, but just in rare cases, we might need to loosen it and move it slightly around. I'm gonna pop this one back on. And let's close the hood carefully. Pay attention to over here. More commonly, if you have fitment issues, you don't want to scratch this area. Now carefully bring the hood down. Keep an eye on all sides. Make sure everything is nice and even. All right, looks good to me. Now we can pop the hood again, tighten everything up, and that concludes the installation. And just a quick note here, although today we didn't put a hood pin on this car, it is required to run hood pins for all the carbon fiber hood applications. Due to the unknown nature of the material, there could be flexes, and for your safety concern, as well as warranty, it is required to run hood pins. But other than that, this concludes the installation for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.